Nihon no tomodachi mina konnichiwa. What is going on, Maniacs? Shreddawg back here for another Boss Coffee and very, very special BAND-MAID. I guess I'm not going to call it reaction video. And as you can see here, I'm joined with my good friend PinD. So what is going on, man? Can you let us know what's going on? All I know is I broke out the really cool shirt, the brand new made shirt that I got shipped over from Japan.
Brand new made shirt that isn't really brand new.
It is not brand new. It is,
but it's brand new to you.
It is. It's brand new to me. It was used. The secondhand marketplace in Japan is fantastic. You just need a shopping service to help you get the goods over here. And yeah, I was happy to get this. So this is a special video, and I thought I would break this out. So I'm going to stop talking. All I know here is we can see the title, BAND-MAID Take Me Higher, 500,000 subs celebration photo collage. And I also, the only other thing I know is this was actually, there was a lot of work done by several people. So I'm just here.
Big collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration.
There you go. Your favorite word.
My favorite word. But I'm just here along for the ride. All I know is this is going to be awesome. And, so I'm going to stop talking and let PinD talk a little bit so we know what's going on here other than 500,000 subscribers celebration.
Yeah, I think it's a big deal to the girls. It certainly was a big deal to us. This has been a while in the works, and I had a lot of help with this particular video. Particularly, well, you'll see the credits in the end because there actually is a credit screen in this one. But from my perspective, Fremen 601 helped me with a lot of the animation, and I've never added animation to a video before. And of course, I rode the hell out of poor Gary Holloway in terms of all the artwork that I asked him to do. So, and we'll get a little deeper into that as well. I actually wrote a comment for Fremen, and I put it in an email, and I said, here, when the video comes out on my channel, you can write this. It says, don't ever offer to help this bleep wit. What a slave driver. Talk about picking fly shit out of pepper. This nitpicky asshole had me redo the entire intro to remove 3 pixels that poked into the BAND-MAID logo. Can you fix this? Can you change that? It just never quit. You'd think this knucklehead was actually paying me. So that's what I told. That's what I told Fremen, right? Because that's what it felt like I was doing. So again, the guys helped out, pitched in. And it was funny because Dog was copied on all the emails because I wanted to keep him in the loop as I updated the video. So he's watching us banter back and forth about all these changes and different things that are going on and blah, blah, blah. I can't imagine what he was thinking, but at the same time, I'm sure it was at least minimally entertaining. So from there, it'll probably be one of my last videos, at least because I'm running out of music and I've run out of photos. The first 4 albums are pretty much done. There's a couple of songs out there that I'm considering doing, but for the most part, I've pretty much accomplished what I wanted to accomplish.
Beauty and the Beast.
This is one of the biggest productions that we've actually undertaken between our little team of maniacs here. So from that point of view, I don't have much else to say other than we can get into the video and start to watch if you'd like, or you may want to say, you may want to add something as you usually.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry. Just, sometimes, I think I just need to take a drink real quick.
Well, I actually have another one in mind, and it's off of World Domination that I'm actually kind of dying to do. I've kind of got it set aside. I've got a few photos in a folder and blah, blah, blah. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well,
actually, at the time of recording here, it's actually the 24th of September. By the time this comes out, I'm going to predict and say it'll probably be early December. So there may be a few drops between then and now. We'll see.
All right. Well, let's hope there is some because, it's always good to get some new BAND-MAID, even if it's not new. We get a nice photo collage or something. And then, who knows? Maybe there will be another video of us teaming up on something or something like that before this one comes out, even though I know there's going to be one because we did one earlier that's going to, I'm just going to stop talking because this is getting too complex.
It's the Shreddawg crystal ball.
Exactly. I don't plan nothing out. It just kind of happens. You got to play the ball where it lies or whatever, Happy Gilmore. All right. So this is the BAND-MAID Take Me Higher, 500,000 sub celebration. And I gotta say, Take Me Higher is one of my all-time favorite songs. It's definitely up there. It's just a rocking song. So I'm really excited. Let's get into it.
Well, you're going to be disappointed when it starts then.
Bruh.
Go ahead and start it.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so I'm already stopping this because, okay.
Because it's the wrong song.
Yeah, I was going to say, first off, I'm waiting for when the song's going to cut out, and I'm going to get the dun 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 dun. But this is a great song too, though. But it's so funny. I see some of these things like this one. I saw a sneak peek of this logo here that Gary was working on.
He did indeed.
And I didn't even know it was
I don't know what the hell you're going to do with it, but if you think you can use it, here you go. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'll use it.
That's funny because he was just kind of showing me something that he was working on. I was like, hey, man, that looks really cool. And we were chatting about it a little bit. And I think what he was explaining is he was going for something about like how when you're walking in the snow, it leaves kind of like those little footprints on the snow. And I was like, bro, I don't know what that looks like. I'm in California, man. So I was like, I don't know if it looks like that or the moon or something.
Water, that's what snow in California looks like.
Yeah. And so now I see it because before there was no icicles hanging down. There was no, like little snow falling in the background. So it's really kind of cool to see like that I've seen some of the stuff without knowing. And also I will say the intro, I saw a little bit of this animation a little bit from Fremen. He just randomly sent this thing. And again, I didn't know what was going on with all this stuff. And I was like, yo, man, that is really cool. And I was asking him just like, dude, how many different
he didn't know what was going on with it either.
Well, even better. But I was just asking him like, how many different like programs did you have to use or how long did it take? And he sent me a whole list and I was like basically almost instructions on how to do this. And I was like, bro, that is way too much work to me. Have you seen my videos?
I struggle with, you should get a shirt made that says, I struggle with thumbnails.
Yeah, bro, man. I take great pride in my thumbnails, okay? My video is a little crude sometimes. The editing's not the best, but you know what? I put a lot of work into thumbnails.
I'm a lot better at it.
I'm trying, it is what it is. But we're not here to talk about me. I was just saying it's cool to see some of these projects like in their early stages before they were even part of a project, I guess. It was
it for me, because this was not just photos, it was like pieces of a puzzle that needed to be put together the right way, right? So from my perspective, and it's another one of those things, I really struggled getting this started. And the picture of Miku and Miffy that Gary sent me got this whole thing off the ground. I had no idea what I was going to do. And then I saw the intro here by Fremen and basically said, oh, I want that. But can you do this? That's how it all started.
That is so cool. You know what's actually really funny? So I don't know why, but I was just thinking about this, right? So we do these little chats where we kind of break down these videos a little bit instead of just watching the whole thing, whatever. You know what it feels like? It's almost like back in the day when DVDs came out, you know, and you had like the director's copy and it's like, and you can have the exclusive commentary on the things. That's what it feels like.
I don't think either one of us will be very successful monetizing these things, to be really honest with you.
Bro, I'm here to just chat with cool people, and guess what? I got a cool people right here. So you know, as far as I'm concerned, I'm winning in the cash flow, baby. Anybody remember those commercials? It's like infomercials, winning in the cash flow, or was I the only one in the '90s up at like
things like "Where's the beef"?
Oh, I remember that too.
He died.
Really? Yeah.
A long time ago.
I don't know.
Anyway,
let's just get back into it. I'm just gonna. I'll fast forward a little bit. I think it's around a minute. This is good. You know what? Let's just look at some of this lovely artwork again. You know what? Actually, fine. I'm just going to start it over because this intro is cool. That's what happens. Sorry. It is what it is.
It is cool.
Okay, finally, I got to stop it. There's so much I want to say. Every time you listen to that song, personally for me, I'm like, bro, it's even more and more a beast of a song. Like there's just so much going on. Everybody's going off. And man, okay, so first off, that transition, I was like, nice. That's what I was waiting for. The I was like, yes.
Well, the funny part is nobody uses if you look at all the reactions on YouTube, everybody reacts to the live version. Nobody uses the studio version, which is exactly why I picked it.
That's cool, man. Yeah, as soon as that vintage popped up, I was like, yeah, let's see what it is. Is it my jam? It's my
Well, I
jam.
promised everyone 3 vintage videos, right? And I've done 2 so far. So this is the 3rd one.
That's cool. And I gotta say, some of these photos in here, like I actually admittedly kind of missed some of these first ones because I was busy jamming, the old air guitar. I can't not when that song comes on, So let's just skip through a little bit. Tiny hat, rip.
Yeah, oh yeah.
God,
This is all Gary. There's a story behind that. I'll tell you later.
God, dude, if I could get that PRS like with that color kind of gray, like bro, or even like a deeper charcoal, like bro, oh my God, bro. Just saying. These are just incredible pieces of artwork, dude. I love how they're all so good. It's like it's just a matching set. God dang, bro, so good. God dang. Sorry, just kind of. And then these photos here. Once I was finally like actually paying attention, I was like, all these photos perfectly sum up how rockin' this song is, because holy crap, this song is just a complete banger of a song. It really is.
It is, absolutely. I love it every time I listen to it.
Me
it was
too.
fun putting this together.
Oh, I bet.
got to listen to it about a million
Yeah,
times.
right. You just got to keep hearing them go off on all their instruments and stuff. So hey, it is what it is. All right, gonna stop right here before the song gets wild, because that's what the already wild song just takes it up a notch. It's what they do. So, man, there are so many incredible photos in here. Gee, I don't know if I should just talk about them now or let you point them out, because I'll have to search through here, but there's some cool stuff. Like all these photos that were chosen for this. First off, obviously, you got to make them black and white for the vintage. It is what it is, but they're just rocking out, having a great time. And that's what I feel like. This right here, such a good image. This is how I feel when I hear the song. Like I'm rocking out, I'm having a blast. They just always look like they're having so much fun. And this is why BAND-MAID is so fun. It's just even still photos, right? Just the look on their face, the joy, it's intoxicating, like you can't not have a good time when you have, first off, this music playing and then that, like, Jesus, dude.
Well, a lot of these photos had been set aside because I was saving them for someday, right? I had no idea what someday was. So I ended up with about, I don't know, maybe 30 photos that were actually left over that I couldn't include in the video.
Wow.
And maybe I'll use some of those later on, but every single one of these photos was special to me for some reason or another. So we'll go over that. But yeah, I think all of them were very poignant in terms of the song and the evolution of the girls and the music that they play and the audiences that they entertained.
That's us. Man, seriously, some of these photos are just incredible too, man. I think too, sometimes like when you do the vintage series of black and white, it really just makes some of the photos too. Like
it does. You can take a photo you've seen a million times and it looks completely different when you turn it black and white.
Really does. Really does. All right, let me stop talking. Let's just hear some more of the song and look at some of these awesome photos that PinD spent, I'm sure, so much time arranging for our pleasure. I guess I don't know. That sounds kind of weird, but whatever. Yo, that was incredible, dude. Okay, so first off, this whole, let me just go back a little bit. This whole little section right here can be used as such like a good like instructional or intro video to discovering who the ladies are behind the best rock music out there.
Well, I had Fremen put it together. I sent him the text that I wanted in there. I left it completely up to him, and that was what he put together. And then I overlaid the live version of the guitar and bass battle of the song over the credits.
Very cool, man. That was really cool. Yeah, I just like watching it. I was like, I had to move our little camera out the way because it's blocking it a little bit. But like for anybody who's just discovering BAND-MAID though, yeah, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot, right? They're already hit 500,000. I'm sure this last concert that by the time you see this video is already done has brought in a lot of viewers and stuff. This is really cool. I mean, dude, you need to just chop this part of the video up and just put it online for everybody. Like an intro, a quick intro to BAND-MAID.
Well, it's the same comment that I put in all of my videos in terms of who BAND-MAID is, right? So the text is always there, but in terms of what Fremen was able to do with it, no, he did a splendid job. So from my perspective, like I say, he helped out quite a bit, and I left it up to him.
That's really cool. I mean, see, this is what's actually like I find really cool about just like the people in the BAND-MAID community, right? Such awesome people that just come together and they use the talent they have to just create such cool things. And it's so easy to work with these people because everybody's just so cool and it's all about the music. I don't have much that I can contribute myself. I don't really have any skills. I just run my mouth a lot. And so I guess maybe that's my skill. I have a gift of gab.
You're a good talker, I told you.
I guess. So, I mean, it's really cool to just actually be able to like take part in some of these projects with people. And it's such an honor. You know, I always tell you like all the time, like, thank you for everything and for all the awesome content that you make. And it's just cool. At the end of the day, I just like chatting with cool people. And without like doing the whole YouTube thing and stuff like that, I would have never really like got to, I guess we'll say, meet you. You know? And I mean, I feel like we chat all the time, emailing back and forth, and it's always like always just itching for that next project to work on together, you know? So
Yeah,
it's
now on this,
just,
I saw Fremen put this picture up on Instagram, and you're the only one who's seen this little last snippet at the end. It'll be a surprise to both Gary and Fremen. I said,
ah,
send me that picture. I knew what I was going to do with it when he sent it to me, but I'm like, all right, that's perfect.
that's funny.
I
How
stuck it in
cool.
at the end because Miffy needs a credit too.
Oh, for sure, for sure. All right, so before we kind of let PinD take over here and show us some goodies, well, not those kind of goodies. I just wanted to say, just fantastic work to Fremen, Gary, you as well, and it's so fun being able to sit back and enjoy it. So I hope you all enjoyed it too. I feel like I'm kind of like on the viewers side with this one. I'm just here for a ride, enjoying it, you know, having a good time. So it's kind
of, you watched it all unfold in email as well. So that had to, like I say, had to be somewhat entertaining.
True. I got to see a lot of the back and forth. I didn't see any of the content other than, like I said, a few of the pieces that were sent to me like, hey, I'm working on this. I'm like, hey, that's really cool. But there was never a project announced of anything to work on and who's doing what. It was just chatting with, you know, all the cool people that, you know, watch the videos that, for I don't know why that happened to watch the videos I put online. So, like I said, that's the coolest thing, is just chatting with all the people in the community. So if you ever want to email me, my email's on my YouTube. Feel free. If you want to share something with me, cool. I mean,
mine is as well. In the about, I get a lot of people that send me stuff, pictures and videos and different things to work with. So that's always fun to receive. Hey, somebody likes it. So
yeah, always cool. So I'm gonna shut up because I talk too much, and we're gonna let PinD take over here. So let's see. We got timestamps, right? Let's find them.
Yeah, let's go to timestamp 105. I struggled so much getting this video started. I had a song. Gary actually suggested the music. I said, okay, we can do that. But I pulled the pictures together, but they were all color pictures at the time, right? So I threw them into my video maker, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have anything, no semblance to it or anything. And I picked out the pictures out of my folder and folders, right, that I had set aside, and had to go back and make a list of everything so I could turn them black and white, because I wasn't planning on doing that to begin with. So Gary sends me this picture, and I said, oh, okay, Miffy. I love Miffy. And what he had done with her bonnet just made me laugh my ass off.
I was gonna say, apparently she loves you, so
yes, she does. So this got the whole thing going in terms of, okay, I've got some music. I think I want to do another vintage video, right? And from that point of view, Gary got the whole Miffy thing going, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll make something out of this. So this is really where it all started. But I was going to do something along the lines of Christmas in July, right? That was my first thought when I saw this, but the band didn't make it to 500,000 subs at that point. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to put it in there because I like the logo. Gary said, you know, if you can use it, great. I said, I'll find a way to use it. So we just shoved it in there. And like I say, it's funny because this will probably come out sometime around Christmas. So at least in some places we'll have snow. You'll have liquid snow. Sorry, I can't help you.
I don't even think we'll have that. We got a drought, bro.
So Gary comes out on Discord and says, you know, I'll read you what he wrote. Not sure if anyone's interested, but this is how crappy an early draft is that no one sees when I'm seeing what colors I might use. Now, I sent you a picture.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. This is how crappy an early draft.
Bro, well, hang on, because it gets better.
Okay,
basically, what he did was he sent it to me as he put it up on Discord as kind of a pencil sketch, because he was trying out different colors. And the picture that you have in your email shows what that looked like on Discord. He just had basically this picture that was done in like a pencil sketch form and blotches of color on it as he was playing around.
Okay, now, so I'm not sure. I'll pull that picture up right here. Well, I'll fix it in post.
All right. I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but Gary is colorblind. So how?
Okay, you know, I was gonna make that comment.
The right color for all these freaking years, I have absolutely no clue.
That's so funny, because I wanted to say something, but I was gonna say I don't know if I can say this. If not, we'll edit out in post. But yeah, he
I
was
don't know if I can
explaining
say
that
it
to
either,
me.
but I guess I just did.
Well, there you go. But he was explaining the same thing to me before too, and I was like, "Shut up, you're lying. There's no way." And he was saying that he doesn't know why, but a lot of times purples like seem to come out in a lot of his artwork, and I was like, "Dude, I love purple. It's like my favorite color. Have you seen my logo or down here, or whatever?" So I was like, "That's actually really cool," but you would never know. I was like, "How is that possible?" Because the way that he uses colors and the colors in there, I was like, "How are you doing this if you're colorblind?" Because these colors are just incredible.
So I write back to him. I says, "Another awesome work. I don't know how you've managed to paint our maids the correct color all these years." I says, "Dave, maybe I can hold it for ransom if I need to someday." And then I went on to ask him in an email, "Can you do 4 more?" And of course he obliged. So he finished out the group of pictures.
So we'll just show him again. We'll show him again. Okay. God, dude, look, it's just, you know what I think is really cool about these photos actually is because everything's almost like a grayscale, but because of that, certain things like pop so much. Like in this one, Konami's hair for me just pops so much, and just around her eyes too, like the little redness coming in, so good. And
Gary had mistakenly sent me one of Miku that looked like she was in a tanning booth.
That's funny.
And then I didn't even say anything to him. He sent it to me again. He says, "Yeah, trash that. Here, put this."
Oh, that's funny. But like this one, it's the reds, right? The rose, the hair. It's so good. Like it's just, and this one again, it's the black. Even though there's so much black and gray and stuff in here, it's just the colors and her Akane's like face, like just popping. It's so cool. And just to think that
pictures come from a specific thing. Gary took some artist liberty and included tiny hat. It was not part of the original Akane picture.
Really? God dang, see, I didn't even know that. You can't even tell. It's so good. I honestly had I assumed that it was just part of it. Oh my God, dude.
Too funny.
Crazy. But yeah, just these artworks, it's so good.
He struggled with this because of all the black on black on black with more black.
But honestly, dude, it's so funny because it's the black hair that stands out so much, and it's just, you could just,
the base is black. So how do you do all that and tie it together and have it look right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's so incredible. Like, geez, dude, it's just so good. And then the blues, like the rose sticking out. And it's just, wow. Oh my God. Just
I asked for 4 more. He sent them to me.
Absolutely gorgeous artwork. Like it's just incredible. Gary is just, bro, well done.
I know. Okay.
this one made me laugh.
To me because the music in this part of the song sounds like Konami's guitar is laughing. I had to throw something funny in there.
Hang on, is it what part is it? Is it the
yeah?
Oh, okay, I see. That was a guess. That's funny.
Good guess. But this photo always makes me laugh my ass off.
Yeah, it's a good one. I laughed for sure when I saw it. But now it's even more funny thinking about the guitar.
Like I say, if you listen to it, it really sounds like the guitar is laughing. So I thought that was rather appropriate. And we all know how annoyed Psyche gets with Miku and her pigeon shtick. So this is Psyche casting her magic spell on Miku and trying to turn the tables, right?
That's pretty good.
Again, like I say, I spent a while collecting a lot of these photos. So go up to 223 because I got another Gary story.
Perfect.
Gary couldn't read this because of Akane's hands. And I had to actually read it to him or write it out to him so that he could understand it in email. I don't think he copied on that. It said, for assault on the senses, do not approach. The bottom says, Misa, AKA the assassin, also by the alias Ass Chick.
Yeah, I was laughing
when
this
those
one
who
popped up too.
Read it, that's what it says. 227 was a very special photo for me. It is probably my best photo of the pigeon in flight. There's no fuzz, there's no nothing. And Akane in the background, it's just an awesome photo.
Yeah.
So to me, that was one of my favorites to put in here. And like I say, I was saving it for something, I just didn't know what.
This is something.
I think so. All right, so let's go up to 242, and I guess I'll tell you my version of what's going on. Oh. Look to the right of the stage at Konami. I don't know why, but when I look at this, I think she's going to do the duck walk across the stage like Chuck Berry.
Yeah, I can totally see it.
I mean, I could see her doing that and everybody just cracking up. So I'm sure she's talented enough to do it. But when I see this photo, that's what I think.
That's really funny, actually. Oh my God.
257. Let's try that. I want to know when this is coming to my local mall, damn it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, true.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's a couple of pictures of Miko in the store window as well.
Oh yeah.
How cool is that?
Oh yeah.
Right?
No, I'm seeing that, and I'm like, this would be dangerous if this opened up nearby.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the store would be mostly empty anyways because everybody would rush in and buy guitars. But at the same time, I want this in my mall. How come it's not in my mall?
Yeah, true. True.
Anyway.
That's very cool.
All right, then the next one here is going to be a test. It's a Shreddawg test. Okay.
Oh
God. We're going to go to
not
310, and you have 3 seconds to tell me why this photo is weird and why I put it in here.
Oh, bro, okay, hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna compose myself before I click on it. Turns around. You always do this shit to me.
I do. 3, 2, 1.
Bro, I don't know what.
It's obvious.
Is it because Misa's wearing shoes?
Bingo.
Okay.
See, not as easy to fool as you do. Okay. I like that. We smarten you up a bit. Yeah.
Well, it's because originally I'm always focusing on something in the center point, but I'm slowly realizing you're picking something off to the side or something.
But I figured your powers of observation had improved since we started doing this quite a while ago.
I hate this I spy crap.
I'm spying with my little eyes. Well, I wouldn't do that to you. But yeah, I had to do a double take. I looked and I looked again and I went, I've never seen Misa wearing those shoes, A, but B, the fact she's wearing shoes on stage, and it's very early because you can tell Miku's got a Rickenbacker.
Yeah, exactly. See, that was the first thing that I saw was Miku's guitar, and I was like, okay, older. And then I'm looking, if the Misa's right shoe, if it didn't have that reflection on it, like you see the white, I probably would not have spotted it, but it's just, looking down here, I'm like, it's bright. Like I see the water bottle. I'm going like left to right, and I'm like, oh, she's wearing shoes. I can see Tiny Hat back there too.
I never want to see that.
Yeah, right.
I like the picture,
very cool.
Because I refer to them that way all the time. So those are the goofy maids.
I was wondering. I was like, was this at Disneyland Sea over there?
I think it might have been at Universal. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the people in the background. I'm not really sure where it was taken, but I just thought it was great because it had Goofy in it.
I figure it has to be at one of the Disney parks because it's Goofy.
Could be, who knows?
So I don't know if it's Disneyland Sea or because I think there's a couple of Disneylands. So
it's Euro Disney because it's empty. Nobody's there.
Savage.
Sorry, somebody had to say it. This is probably one of the most beautiful pictures of Misa I've ever seen. However, it's probably also one of the best shots I've ever seen of her cleft chin.
True.
Right? I mean, it's not usually the way the lighting is, you can't get a good view of it. And it's just, it's a perfect picture of Misa, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So those two aspects of it made me put it in here.
Where did this come from? Does anybody have any info on this?
I have no idea. It's a picture of Misa's head.
There you go.
I'm assuming it's some concert. She looks like she's looking down at her face, but at the same time, I have no idea. I wish I knew. I think I forwarded this one over to Gary, and he did something with it as well at one point in time, but I couldn't find that, so I stuck this one in here, and that's how it worked.
This will make me laugh too.
Miffy's next appearance, right? Look at the blanket. I thought that was awesome. I'm going through my photos, and I already kind of knew what I was doing, and I saw this, and I'm like, hey, it's another Miffy picture. So I pulled it out and I threw it in there. And yeah, it is kind of funny. Clumsy pigeon.
It happens, man.
Falls up the stairs and does all kinds of different things. I don't know what's going on in the background. It almost looks like she's in a hospital or something. I couldn't really tell what was going on.
It looks like somebody else is having some kind of pain with their hand or something.
Yeah, or a seizure, or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what happened. All right, and this one went by, and your face didn't move. So I'm assuming you're somehow in your brain you were trying to digest this.
Yeah, I don't even remember seeing this one.
It's Akane doing her Miku impersonation.
Ah, that's so funny, actually.
Well, you've seen Akane impersonate Psyche, right?
Yeah,
we already went through that in a previous video.
Yeah.
So here, I mean, the body position, her facial expression, the way she's standing, everything is Miku.
That's so true. Oh my, it's so funny.
along with the bonnet. And I call that one following Sensei, right?
Yeah. So true, man. So true.
Miku is looking at the Konami and basically doing her Konami impersonation. So
That's really cool, actually. I'm actually looking at it too. I'm like looking. I'm like, looks like trying to tell. Is Miku playing an octave lower?
it looks like it, yeah.
It's really close. Yeah, that's really cool.
Anyways, so have fun. That's all the photos that are fit to print, I guess, and my explanation of what's included and why. Obviously, there are other photos in there, but those are the highlights according to me. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So that was really cool. Thank you so much for putting this together, and thank you, Frem and Gary, all the hard work. It's just really cool, like I said, to kind of see everything come together, just random things that people were just kind of working on. It's like, oh, well, this became a project, and just being able to, I want to say be a part of it, even though, again, I just sat back and was along for the ride. You know, it's really cool to just have the opportunity to just get on camera with you, have a good time, chat. I mean, most people don't know, but when we do these things, the video might be edited down to 20, 30, 40 minutes. But man, there's a lot more that's cut out, and we just have just a good time goofing off and just saying stuff that can't be said on YouTube. I don't just cracking jokes, you know. And so it's always fun to have the opportunity, like I said, to just chat with you and just enjoy a cool video like this. I know you put a lot of work into it, and it's really cool to see, just like I said, that the thought process behind it, and how sometimes it's just one photo sparks the whole thing. You're like, now I know when you mentioned something about vintage, I actually kind of had a little bit of that myself. I'm like, I have an idea of how I want the thumbnail for this video to be. Now I just need to figure it out. Like, I know the theme, everything, and it's kind of going off of your whole vintage thing with like the red text down there, vintage, and the black and white. So now I just need to figure out exactly what I want to do. So, but yeah, it's really cool, and it's just awesome. And also, once again, BAND-MAID, congratulations on 500K. I mean, I can't believe you only have 500K. It's insane. You deserve so much more, and it's very cool to see you once again continuing the world domination, going around the world and just dominating all these live shows. So can't wait for the next US tour, and hopefully by the time this is out, or maybe not, I don't know, they announce like a UK tour for all of you people over in Europe and stuff. That'd be awesome. And shoot, I mean, let's just get them a South America tour and everything. Let's just go everywhere. You know, they need to be worldwide, you know.
Somebody made up a fake poster on Facebook that had them going all over the world, and people actually had the intelligence to ask, is this real?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, they deserve to be touring worldwide. So, you know, that's crazy to see that they're, I want to say, like, they're so, like, such a small known, like, band, even though I guess, at least in terms of like JROCK and stuff, I mean, they're one of the biggest, you know, like, for sure, but
worldwide.
Yeah, it's just,
I heard Maximum the Hormone, the band that will not be named for whatever reason. I guess even saying their name can get a stream shut down.
What? But, crazy.
I guess they're more popular in Japan. BAND-MAID is more popular in the US.
That makes sense.
The worldwide following is pretty large.
You know, when you have this music that people, no matter what language they speak, can connect with, I mean, that's what it's all about. And so it's just really cool. Really cool to see them doing big things.
With the premiere of this, I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to sit and chat and look at pictures. Yeah. So if we have an opportunity to do it again, maybe we will. But again, thanks as always for your help.
Hey, like I said before, no matter how busy I am, if you got something to do, I will make time. I'll make it work. So, and this is one of those times. I'm really busy right now at the filming of this one, and you know what? There's always time to be made for really cool, fun projects, especially just to get on camera and just chat with, like I said, a good person. So always a great time. I appreciate it. And also thank you everybody for stopping by to watch these videos. They're always really cool to do. Make sure you check out the original so you don't have to hear me blabbering on and on. So that's always fun. It's I'm sure a much better experience watching it from start to finish. So make sure you check out PinD's channel. Also too, I mean, just, you know, if you happen to see Gary or Fremen in some comments or on Instagram or anything like that, yeah, tell them thanks, and thanks for the hard work, and tell them hi. And yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up right here. So congratulations, BAND-MAID. Looking forward to the 1 million video or whatever PinD decides to do next. So
we'll work at it. Thanks again, Doug.
No problem. And we're going to wrap it up right here. So when we end videos, we have to tell everybody Jamata, right? Your favorite new word, PinD. So we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you all be safe. Take care, rock on, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Jamata.